What's up, everybody? This is your girl Mona Lisa, and welcome back to the Mona Lisa Show. I'm also known as X Sims Life here on YouTube because I love to play with the Sims and dive into their life stories. So today, in another Werewolf Legacy, we are here with Daryl, and he is going to be talking to the alpha of the Wildfang pack because he wants to make sure that he is creating allies instead of enemies, because he is going to figure out that the Bloodstone pack is his pack that he is destined to become alpha of and to reunify them as a pack. And I cannot wait until Daryl can do this werewolf ritual and ceremony with the pack so that they can be reinstated, so that they can talk telepathically to each other. They can do the pack howl and go on hunts together. But for right now, Daryl is just getting to know Rory, and Lou is here as well. And I think Rory just got done transforming, and I think she's trying to regain control. But Lou and Rory here are mates, and I think in this episode Daryl is going to ask them about their experience as being mates. And so Daryl is going to talk to Rory and see how she's doing. So Rory just changed back, and I think, you know, she is very muscular. She seems like a tomboy. I think Rory is into females and male. Daryl is standing at attention to Rory because Rory has such a dominant alpha presence to her. Her alpha lineage dates back to, obviously, the first werewolves as well. And she came to Christopher's pack looking for help because his pack is all about taking in strays and helping those that need help. But Rory started getting jealous because Christopher, you know, showed more attention and more of a liking towards Jacob. And no matter what Rory tried to do to impress Christopher, to show Christopher that she is just as strong to take over a pack, it just wasn't good enough. So she ended up leaving Christopher's pack and creating her own. And Daryl is just getting to know her story, and he's going to talk to her some more. He is going to ask about the werewolf packs. He is also going to talk about the environment, as well as, let's see, ask about her love life, because I really want to see if she will say anything about Lou and her. And Lou looks like he got beat the freak up, and I don't know by who, but Lou looks like he got pummeled to the ground. Has Daryl found his fated werewolf mate? Every werewolf has one true love. Do not tell me that Rory is your mate, because Rory is supposed to be Lou's mate. In my other, current household, I'm playing a she-wolf named Raven. She hasn't found her fated mate yet, but in her story, Lou and Rory are fated mates. But now, as Daryl is talking to Rory, has Daryl found his fated werewolf mate? Every werewolf has one true love destined by the moon. Can it really be Rory? Like, if it's Rory, then I'm good. Like, she can... What? Oh my gosh, and it did pop up, you guys. Just like I was saying in the last episode, episode 7, when I was telling you guys, like, listen, Daryl hasn't found his fated mate yet, and because I've been watching other Let's Plays, and I've been seeing that, they end up finding their fated mates. And so I was scared that Daryl was, putting all of his eggs into Dayna's basket because he imprinted on her and he chose her as his mate. But he never truly understood what a fated mate was or is, because he was never around his pack mates. He was never around his parents to be able to be taught werewolf lessons and basic werewolf 101 things. So as Daryl has been researching more into fated mates, he realizes that, yeah, he has a strong pull to Dayna, but it's nothing compared to what his mother has described in her journals that he's found in the last episode. It's nothing like what Christopher was explaining to him. And now that he finally comes to talk to the alpha of the Wildfangs, which I don't understand what took him so long, he now, all of a sudden, it pops up that Rory is his fated mate. And I don't know how Daryl feels about that, because as much as, Rory is a beautiful woman, she's just not Daryl's type, but it seems like fate has different plans. And good thing Rory does like females as well. And maybe they can have a polyamorous relationship. Daryl, Dayna, and Rory. I don't know, you guys. Let me know your comments down below in the comment section. I am very confused. I don't know what to do at this point. It says, these werewolves are tied together for life by the strings of fate. I really want to just add her really quick to our household just to see what it says about her and Lou, because I really don't want to believe this. Like, I really don't want to believe this. So, let's see. We'll add her because I know it sometimes takes forever to add because I have too many mods conflicting with one another. So I'm trying to see if I can add her. I cannot believe Daryl found his fated mate. But on his mind it says, be friendly with Dayna. Dayna is having a rough day. Let's shine some light on Dayna's day. He's thinking about her. He wants to make Dayna feel happy, and I'm so upset right now. He feels cheated on. He remembers a time he got cheated on, and oh yeah, because Dayna was being a little flirtatious flirt, sipping on too many drinks. He got stung by a bee. Flirty lover. Oh my goodness, Dayna. So maybe it is kind of perfect that Daryl only has one child with Dayna and his mate is freaking Rory, but Rory is very muscular, very I don't know. I don't even know if she sings that way. So while I have Rory in their household, I am looking at Lou, and I'm going to open his sim profile, and it doesn't say fated mates, and that is so crazy because as I'm playing with my current household, and she's in the same town as Daryl and Dayna, in her universe, Rory and Lou are fated mates. And this is freaking crazy. I don't know how to feel about Daryl and Rory being mates. I'm probably going to have Daryl just ignore it and just continue being with Dayna because he loves Dayna, and I don't know. I don't see him and Rory, I don't know, meshing well together. Honestly, I don't. I feel really awkward staying here because Daryl doesn't want to give Dayna any excuses to be, feeling insecure or feeling jealous. But, I mean, Dayna has been kind of pushing her boundaries lately, and Daryl doesn't understand why Dayna isn't satisfied with just being with him and only him. She seems to be very flirtatious, especially when she's drinking, and she kind of forgets that, she has a possessive territorial werewolf as a boyfriend, and who is now actually her husband. Speaking of husband, Daryl, you need to go home. Stop flirting with your mate. I don't know. I want their relationship to grow naturally, but at the same time, I don't. Like, look at them. They're starting to fall in love for one another. Like, I don't know if I like this so much. Like, I really don't. Oh, my gosh. So, never mind. I take that back. So, it seems like Daryl has a romantic relationship with Rory now. It seems like it kind of just grew as they were in each other's presence, and he's now understanding that this is what they mean by being fated. You can't resist the pull that you have towards your mate. As much as you want to resist, you just really can't. I don't know how long it's going to be before Daryl comes begging to claim Rory and to be her mate, but I just pray that, I don't know, leave your comments down below. Should Daryl stay in his marriage with Dayna and raise their pup Aiden, or should he divorce Dayna and try to pursue something with his actual fated mate Rory, who seems to be somewhat of a jokester, someone who's kind of down to earth and doesn't take things too seriously. I don't know if I can see Daryl with Rory. I really don't. So he's just going to go home and go home to his wife, honestly. Like, Daryl, you just got to go home. You just gotta go. That's all I gotta tell you. You gotta go home. So we are home, and Dayna's taking care of Aiden, just showing him some loving. and she feels confident. It's a woohoo. Daryl is feeling very passionate, and Mila was calling Daryl, but he kind of quickly hanged up the phone on her because he was like, listen, I want to spend some time with my wife. I want her to know that I truly am deeply in love with her, and I love the home that we built, the life we built. And Daryl is just going to stick by Dayna, and I don't know how long he can resist this fated mate pool, but hopefully he can for a very long time resist as best as he can. So Daryl had to just hang up real quick on Mila, and he's going to call her back later on. Dayna really does want to do another outing with the girls this time, now that she doesn't have to be home at a certain time. Daryl is going to kiss his wife, and then he's going to rock his son and just spend some time with his son because he has missed his son. And so there they are, just kissing, spending some time. Daryl has lost a lot of love for Dayna because of her flirtatiousness, yet we are going to get their love right back into tip-top shape, and he is going to offer her a rose. And he's going to let Dayna know that there is nobody else but her. He can't see himself without her. And so what are they going to do? He wants to definitely do a risky woohoo in the bush with her because he wants to, you know, see if he can get her pregnant again, because Daryl does want to build his family with Dayna, and I'm sorry, like, I have to have him resist Rory at all cost. So he's going to kiss her hand, and he is going to definitely risky woohoo with her, and hopefully they can do this. So he's asking her, and she's like, yeah, babe, like, I've been dying for you, I've missed you, you've been gone all day. And he's like, I know, I just had a lot of things that I wanted to do. I had a lot of packs to go around and to meet and to make sure that I'm building great allies. And she's like, oh yeah, speaking of packs, how was your time over at the Wildfangs? I know you had to speak to the alpha Rory. So how is she? You know, what is she like? You know, and Daryl is going to talk to Dayna after their woohoo session about his time with, you know, the Wildfangs. But let's just quickly have them race over to the bush, because it's all the way over here. So we are here at the peak. They just got done with their woohoo session. So hopefully, you know, she did end up getting pregnant, but it is a risky woohoo, so we don't know. It's a 50-50 chance. Dayna is here with Daryl. She's just asking him how was his visit with the Wildfang pack, and Daryl is going to explain to Dayna his visit. And so she's asking him, hey babe, how was it? What is Rory like? You know, how's her pack? And he's letting her know, like, everything was cool, everything was fine. Rory is a cool leader. She's a great alpha. She's very strong. She's an apex werewolf. And so Dayna's like, okay, I'm glad you had fun. And Daryl is going to also talk to Dayna some more about fated werewolves and fated mates. He is going to whisper. He's going to tell her, like, I have a secret to tell you. Come here. I want to let you know something. And please don't be upset with me when I tell you. So Dayna's like, please, come on, just tell me. What is it? And he's like, listen, first, I really want to embrace you because I want you to understand that you are the only woman for me, okay? I want you to know I love you. And she said, all right, babe, come on. Listen, Rory, she's my fated mate. He's like, fated mates are mates that are destined for each other by the moon goddess. But in reality, you know, I can also imprint with somebody and claim my own mate. But a fated mate is when someone is destined for you and, you know, you're supposed to be with them for the rest of their life. But sometimes you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to do that. And so Daryl is saying, listen, I'm going to show you something that I found, and I hope you can understand. And Dayna's trying to take all of this in, and she doesn't know if she should be thrilled, upset, happy, mad. All she knows is that Daryl is choosing her, and he's not choosing his mate, even though having a mate they say is the best thing to ever happen to a werewolf. And Dana's like, oh, babe, are you sure? Like, are you sure that you really want to be with me? Like, he's like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. All that is for the birds. You are my woman. She's like, Daryl, let's be honest. Like, we've known each other for 5 years. Been married for like 6 months now. We gave birth to our baby. You know, it's going on a year. And I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm having issues, honey. And if you're telling me that there's nothing going on with you and Rory and that you don't want to be with her, okay, like, I'm not going to be upset with you because she's your fated mate. Like, that's something that the moon goddess has designed. And who am I to step in the way of fate and what is so near and dear to your legacy, to your heritage. But at the same time, like Dayna's saying, she's going to fight tooth and nail for Daryl. She's going to do whatever she can to keep her family together. And Liliana is saying, I just made a bet and the loser had to give you some money. And I don't know if they're going to give me some money, but I'm surprised that Dayna was very open to receive and to listen. So Daryl is going to offer her a rose. He is also going to growl seductively at her. And he just wants to let her know that she's everything he wants. He's like, baby girl, you are so gorgeous. You're amazing. You know, you're so smart. You take very good care of our child. And speaking of child, we have to go back and see how Aiden is doing. So we have to go back. Oh my goodness, they're being so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute.
Sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand.
So Dayna over here is afraid of bats, and so we're gonna have her go home. And Daryl was like, listen, I gotta go home and check up on our son. We've been out a little bit too long. I don't want him to be taken away. So we are going to come back. And Aiden has been such a great baby boy. He really is just laid back, quiet, and it's kind of worrisome to Daryl because he hopes that his baby is not, you know, suffering in silence. So Daryl is going to just check up on Aiden. And, you know, Daryl has been that helicopter mom, quote unquote, over Aiden because, you know, after losing his first baby with Dayna, it's so hard for him to let go of that fear of potentially losing this baby as well, losing Aiden. And so Daryl is such a protective father. And it says, haven't heard much from you lately, so I wanted to make sure you were okay. And I think that was Lou saying that to somebody. And, you know, Dayna says, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. And I guess Daryl was able to make Dayna smile because that whim is gone now. And he wants to be alone, and he wants to relieve himself, and he wants to enthuse about the outdoors. I did drop some holidays into their game. I did drop the trick-or-treat holiday, so it's like a spooky day where they come, get dressed in Halloween costumes, trick-or-treat, all of that. And then, of course, Thanksgiving, Harvest Fest. And then we have the Polar Challenge. I was seeing this around some of the Let's Plays, and it's this thing where it's like in the wintertime, you have to go out somewhere in the freezing cold and jump into a pool, a body of water, an every year event. And then we have, of course, Sims Eve, where it's like Christmas Eve, everybody comes, you open up a few presents, you go to holiday ceremonies, then of course Christmas Day, and then you have, you know, of course, New Year's Eve. And then I did a spring sale where everybody just, you know, barbecues and goes out and shop till they drop, and go to yard sales or whatever, you know, somebody is selling, if there's like a thrift store going on or a thrift store sale. Then you have Love Day, and then you have Summer Bash, which is basically like another spring break. Anyway, so you drink, you barbecue, you go out, you travel, you have to go somewhere. Their wedding anniversary, which is a year anniversary. Aiden will age up Saturday, so we have to throw him a birthday bash. I love setting the settings on long because at least you get some time to bond with your baby and to build that relationship up. Dayna is super excited that Daryl is getting out of his funk and he is showing her more love and appreciation. And she's just going to eat some mac and cheese. I don't even know when she made this or who made this. So Daryl's going to paw a plate. And then he is going to, of course, use the restroom, take a feral poo. Dayna has been contemplating what Daryl has told her while they were at the peak. And she doesn't know how to adjust with the information. She's thankful that Daryl was honest and truthful with her. She's thankful that Daryl was able to just lay it out there and was transparent and honest with her. But she doesn't know how to feel because Dayna also read up on fated mates and werewolves, and she understands the gravity of someone finding their fated mate. And I can't believe Daryl's fated mate is freaking Rory. The sim gurus were basically listening in to me as I was speaking about it all day yesterday with them in the episode, and now, they made it happen. They're like, oh, you really want to know if he has a mate? Well, guess what? He does. And her name is Rory. Like, who the freak? And Daryl has been the only one taking care of the chickens back here because Dayna sure in hell isn't taking care of these damn chickens. She has no use for them. She only cares about their eggs. But as far as taking care of them, she really finds them stinky, disgusting. She is a diva. She does love their cottage style home, but if she had it her way, she would be in a penthouse in San Myshuno. Just living in the fashion district and just spending her time with the celebrities, but she understands the importance of keeping everything low key because her man is a werewolf and his pack is here in Moonwood Mill, and it's just easier for them to be surrounded by trees and forests compared to city, hustle and bustle, especially when they need to wolf out and when they go on rampages, they need somewhere secluded. So there's a lot of stuff that Dayna and Daryl have been trying to discuss with one another when it comes to if they're going to stay here forever. At this point, Daryl still has to figure out the truth that the Bloodstone pack is truly his pack that he belongs to and he is the leader of. So that still is another thing that they have to, go through and experience in the storyline of theirs. And Aiden still has to grow up, and I do want him to experience staying somewhere and building a childhood and growing up. And I don't understand why Dayna is being so flirtatious around Daryl all the time. Like, I really don't like this at all. Dayna is super flirtatious. Dayna does not know how to stay committed, and I think Daryl is going to break up with her because either that or I gotta change your preferences because, woman, like, you're doing too much. Like, what are your traits? You're high maintenance, you're lunar confident, you're a music lover. Why are you freaking flirtatious like this? And it's because you have a good reputation, but it's like, bro, like, you can't be flirting with everybody. Like, do you not understand? Like, you are married. Like, I don't, like, seriously, like, very awkward. You don't like her like that. Daryl, you need to calm down. Daryl's just going to keep on getting mad, but he's not going to leave Dayna because he understands that side to Dayna. Like, he understands it, but he is going to yell and curse at her, and he is going to extreme violence, non-deadly interaction. He is going to smack the crap out of her. He's going to slap her because she knows better. Like, does he have to wear a sign on his damn shirt to let everybody know that he is married to Dayna Fields and Dayna Fields is married to him? Like, I don't understand. So Daryl smacked the crap out of Lily, and I don't condone violence of any kind, and I don't condone a man hitting a woman or a woman hitting a man, but he had to lay down the freaking law. Like, bro, you're not gonna, like, rush up on my woman like that. He's going to caress her cheek. Daryl is super possessive over Dayna. He's never going to let her go. No matter how much she flirts and how many people she flirts with, Daryl is going to stick beside his woman. He is the true definition of I'm going to stick beside him. And in this case, her. We're going to just ask Dayna about her day. Ask her, like, what's really been going on? Because you've been acting up lately, like, it's been getting super weird. Like, I don't understand. Deep conversation with her. Daryl is furious. He has to eat something, and he has to take a shower. And fear, oh my gosh. It says, fear of being cheated on. Daryl needs to talk with his partner, and soon. Otherwise, Daryl's relationship will continue to have problems unless he finds a way to deal with it. Oh my gosh. Stay on a lot for 8 hours. Oh, because he's a loner. I thought he wanted to stay on the lot just to, like, spy on Dayna and see if she's going to stay faithful or not. But, like, he does have to talk to Dayna because Dayna is making him feel very insecure. Like, he's a confident guy. Daryl knows he can get any woman. He's a very good-looking guy. He's still in his early 30s. And he can get any woman, you know, and so can Dayna. Dayna can get any guy, but, like, he chooses her. He imprinted on her. He loves her. Like, to Daryl, Dayna is his mate, and he will be damned if anybody else gets her. And Dayna, I don't know if she's, like, dropping these hints on purpose, if she's doing it on purpose, or if it's just because of these damn mods, or because of her good reputation, or just because she's just that type of woman that everyone is just attracted to. She just has that je ne sais quoi about her, but she needs to put all of that energy and vibe into her damn gigs. So she needs to definitely get herself another gig, if she doesn't already have one. So they can also sign up to be foster parents as well. That was another mod that I did get, as well as the funeral mod. And I also got Simda dating app, and it's so cool. We have social activities as well, and let's see, cancel gig. So she does have a gig. So let's see, what's her gig? So it says develop your fitness, which she did. Develop your charisma, which she did. Her gig Void Bob starts at 9 a.m. Monday. So it starts today. Her gig. Oh my gosh. We definitely have to be there for this gig. Okay, so we're just going to tell Lily to go the freak away. I know you're trying to help us and help us with this household because we have a son, but I think me and my husband can take care of our household and our son just perfectly fine. So thank you. It was nice meeting you too. Please leave. So we're going to throw that away. And let's look at her relationships, shall we? So we had to make sure we broke it off with Lily, nipped it in the bud. We had to nip it in the bud with the Quan. But she's pretty much, other than that, she's been pretty much faithful to Daryl. So Dayna wants to take care of her son really quick before she has to go and to her gig at 9 o'clock, and Daryl is sleeping outdoors. I don't understand why. He is going to scatter the feed, and he is going to collect some eggs, and I think he collected some eggs earlier. I'm not sure. Let me look. If he did, we're going to put it in the fridge. Okay, no, he didn't. So he has to collect them. And Daryl wants to relive the memories in his mother's memoir. Also, what's this? The Diary of Gregarious. Oh, and he's also going to read the Diary of Gregarious Lundvik. Wait, who is Gregarious Lundvik? Why is his diary just laying around Moonwood? So we're going to reread his diary. Ooh. And we also need to get something to eat. And Dayna is over here looking at these pictures. I don't know why. Oh, she can invite over director and co-stars. That's awesome. Okay, I thought I saw something in this panel here. Okay, it says invite over director and co-stars. Okay, just like on the computer. Okay, that's awesome. So Aiden is just chilling. He is such a go-lucky, happy baby, and I cannot wait to see what he's like when he's older. And Dayna does want to take a pregnancy test, though, like, because they did do some risky woohoo. So she is going to. Oh wait, I really don't want her to take a test just in case she is pregnant and she has a big belly. Like, I want her to at least do this audition without knowing just yet, so at least she doesn't have to like worry the directors because the directors are so they want to make sure that Dayna is not going to be a risk or a liability. So Dayna doesn't want to show them that she can be a risk or a liability. So she's going to just watch her son. Like, they're very overprotective of Aiden, and I can just see it naturally, like with them just autonomously going to him and just checking up on him. So we're going to catch up with Dayna when she goes to her gig. So as Dayna is here practicing in the mirror her acting, she has reached acting level 5. It says Dayna can now perform a musical scene, and Daryl is off to work, so he's off in the military doing what he has to do on the base, and Dayna is just practicing some more in the mirror, and she starts her work in 1 hour, and we are going to get there shortly and go with her and see how well she does. So come with me, you guys, to her audition. So we are here and we are going to get straight into it because Dayna wants to prove to them that she is an overachiever, and by overachieving I mean I'm going to cheat her needs really quick to make sure she is good to go and she's ready to knock it out of the park. And there is freaking Judith Ward with her snooty attitude just dubbing Dayna and walking past her. So we're going to clean out our inventory, and it says complete the performance, get into hair and makeup, practice acting, and tell a story. So we are going to get into hair and makeup. Dayna, I need you to hurry up. I need you to be quick about this as well. Somebody try to stop her, and she is going to give you guys a karate kick to the crotch because Dayna is on a freaking mission. And so Dana's talking to the hair and makeup artist, and he's like, all right, get up on my seat. You know the drill, woman. I need you in here quickly so I can do my job. I have other people to style and do their makeup, and oh, please don't make me look like Laura Croft like you did last time. I need you to do my makeup with perfection. So he's like getting all up in her face, and I don't think I like the blue. I need you to hurry up, sir. You're making me look kind of horrible, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm so happy that we could come out here with Dayna today and have her do something other than staying home and taking care of the home and the kids and everything like that. She can do the things that she loves, and she loves this. She loves getting into hair and makeup and becoming a new character. And why did you make me look like Vanessa? Like, what the heck? Why the heck did you make me look like Vanessa? Did I want to be like Vanessa? Oh my goodness. Can you please? Can you do my hair right? I don't understand. Like, why he's just fucking me up. Like, why are you making me look like a Downton Abbey character? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to get into our costume for the gig. And I want the director to know that we were here. We showed up on time, and we're going to start performing shortly. So, people, I need you out the way so I can go and get dressed. Like, what is going on? Alright, so Dana's here talking to the lady, and she's like, can you make me look good? I mean, can you make it match this hairdo and makeup? Because, oh my goodness, I don't even know. What are we doing, like a Void Bop? Oh, we're doing Void Bop. And I've never been to a Void Bop commercial before, so this is going to be so cool for Dana to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so why did you put me in this damn hot dog costume? What is wrong with you? Like, seriously? Get your life together. They put her in a freaking, this is my costume, for real? This is my costume? Really? Are you freaking, okay, you know what? I didn't know that I was going to also be holding a card and, flipping it on the street. So, we are going to tell the director we're ready. Like, we're ready to go. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. So there's the producer, there's the director, and Dana's gonna, give them a friendly introduction. And she's like, listen, I'm ready to go. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. And hopefully you're not going to have me spit stupid lines or something that's going to make me sound dumb and ridiculous. You are ready to perform. Tell the director. Thank you. We are going to go and go on stage and perform the scenes. So this is what it looks like, the stage right now. And it's so cool. So Dana wanted to practice her acting skills for a quick second before she got onto the stage. But as she's climbing onto the stage, she's kind of nervous, but kind of excited because she realizes like she's done this before. And it's just crazy, how everyone's just looking at her from this angle as she's trying to perform. And there's camera woman's there just making sure she's getting all the right angle, and Dana chose to do a safe dance, so hopefully she does it well. And now we have to do the performance, the singing scene. So we have to, let me try a risky sing, and so this is Dana, gonna do a risky sing. And the director said, and cut, good job, and we have to show some products. So let's see. Let's safe show some products because Dana doesn't want to, break anything, especially any props. So she's like kind of prepping herself. She's like, you got this, Dana. So she's trying to show everybody, she's doing a really great job. And there's her backup actress, or actor, a background actor. And oh my gosh, Daryl was promoted to private 4th class. Daryl has been promoted to private 4th class. He will now make an additional yada, 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 yada. So she completed her performance. She did an amazing job. Dana is also going to, let's see, friendly, just talk to the director and just get to know the director some more. She should have done other things, but oh well. And she wants to definitely try to attempt an introduction with Judith Ward one more time, but I don't know why Dana tries to get herself I don't know why Dana gets her excitement all the way up, only just to watch it crash and burn. So Dana got sober. That's a wrap. Dana has finished all her scenes. The crew is shutting down and the footage is being sent to editing. She earned $397 and she earned some fame points. So we're going to stay on the lot because we definitely want to attempt an introduction with Judith Ward. So Dana is going to go over to Judith. So, of course, Dana tried to attempt an introduction, but it didn't work out. So now she's going to try for an autograph with Judith Ward, and hopefully she says yes or something. I don't know. It's just acting up. I don't know what's going on. He's being very goofy. Everyone's just paying attention to him. Dana's going to take a slice of pizza before she goes home. She is hungry, and she is going to use the restroom. And I do want her to find out if she is pregnant or not. So we are going to change her outfit. and we're going to put her in one of the new outfits that I created for her. And if you haven't already, go check out that Creative Sim cast video, the cast updates that I uploaded for you guys. It says, "Hey, not bad, Dayna. We've been hearing talk, and the word is your performance was acceptable. That is the highest praise any of our represented actresses has ever received." And, she's like, "Thank you. I really worked my butt off, and I'm so happy that I was able to get a gig, because for the longest time, Dayna thought, the agencies weren't booking her because she fell pregnant. And though that was partly true, it was also because Dayna was just too new into the game, and she wasn't really that known, and she still isn't that well known, but she's getting known, she's getting recognized, and that's why auditions are coming. She's able to pass these auditions. So she's going to use the restroom, and then we're going to go home and see Aiden and see her husband and congratulate our husband for getting his promotion. And so I will see you all when we get home. So Dayna just got home, and she just got done paying her bills. Now, if you noticed, their money has significantly dwindled, and it's because Daryl went gambling one night with the boys, and he lost all of their money. And when he came home, Dayna was livid. She cannot believe all of their investments, everything that they were able to earn has just literally been thrown down the drain and basically disappeared into thin air because Daryl just couldn't say no and lost one too many times at gambling. So Dayna and Daryl now have to be a little bit more frugal, and that's something that Dayna is definitely not used to. And I just can't wait to see what it's going to be like for their relationship with this type of curveball thrown at them, especially a financial curveball. But you guys, I thank you so much for tuning into this episode and just coming along with us today. And I can't wait till we age up Aiden. So hopefully in the next episode we can age Aiden up, and we can also see if Dayna is pregnant. And I did want to see if she's pregnant. So let me just do that really quick before we close this off, and maybe I could just leave it as a cliffhanger. So let's go and check and see if Dayna is indeed pregnant or if she is not pregnant. But I did have them risky woohoo twice, so hopefully something took. And Dayna also wants to congratulate her man for getting his promotion. And Vanessa's calling saying the Humor and Hijinks Festival is in town. I'd love to talk. I would like to take you there. There's fireworks. The fireworks alone are going to be amazing. And Dayna does want to go to the festival and see some fireworks. So we will do that in the next episode, you guys. But for right now, to finish off this episode, we're going to watch Dayna take a pregnancy test, and we're going to congratulate Daryl on his promotion, express her fondness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is she not pregnant? She's not pregnant, or is she pregnant? Like, what is this? She pregnant? She's not pregnant? It didn't tell me anything. So she's not pregnant because it didn't say eating for two, and she doesn't have to take the pregnancy test anymore. So Dayna is not pregnant. Whew, I don't know if she's relieved or saddened by that. Let's see. Let's check her moodlets. Amazing skin, fresh and frisky, smarter, not harder. Let's see, cherry scent perfume, and feeling a close connection, but there's nothing really telling me if she feels upset about that. So Dayna's going to ask Daryl how was work, and he's going to let her know, I got a promotion. I'm super excited. We are going to read that promotion that he had. So Daryl was promoted to private fourth class. Daryl has been promoted to private fourth class. He will now make an additional $8 per hour for a grand total of $34 per hour. He has also received the following bonus: $581, a metal display case, and a bravery heart. His next shift is Tuesday at 6 a.m. So Dayna is super proud of her husband, and she just wants to let him know she is going to embrace him and let him know. Daryl is feeling heartbroken, and he wants to become enemies with Lily. And let's see, does he have any sentiment towards her? No. Okay. Rory. I really don't want to focus on Rory. But you guys, this is where I'm going to end it at. Dayna is definitely not pregnant. I think she's relieved about it. It doesn't really say in her moodlets. And she passed her gig. She did a wonderful job. Daryl got promoted. We're going to be Agent Aiden up soon. So stay tuned for the next episode, you guys. And this is XM's Life here saying happy simming. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.